North Base Construction, great service from the ground up. Roofing, storm damage, and siding. Call the pros at North Base. A hands-on approach, advice and consulting. Our attention to detail makes the difference. Visit online at northbaseconstruction.com. North Base Construction, great service from the ground up.
What's up, Relegators? Welcome to Relegated, the official podcast of the North Face Construction Relegation League. I'm your host, Jack Yeager, alongside Luke Yeager and Andrew Peterson. We're here to give you some good content today. If you're watching on YouTube, great. Tune in. If you're listening on Spotify and Apple, awesome. You can find us on TikTok, Instagram as well for clips. That'll all be at the Relegation League, and Twitter as well.
I believe you mean X, correct?
X. Excuse me.
Thank you,
X.
thank
You can
you.
find us on X.
Want to be precise here.
Our fantasy league home is linked in the show description, but we are on Yahoo Sports if you're looking to track trades, rumors, injuries, matchups. You can all find that on Yahoo Sports. Today, we're going to be getting into a couple different segments. We're going to be getting into the league news. We're going to discuss a trade between the Avalanche and the Yorkies, and somebody got a hole in one.
We'll leave you in suspense until we get to that point.
Yes.
So much suspense.
But it rhymes with Mandy Meterson.
Yes,
that is a name.
I was going to say Pandrew Eaterson.
That's a much better name.
That's a good one too. After league news, we're going to get into matchup recap. We'll recap the triumphs and heartbreaks of week one. We do have one game still going on right now, so we'll keep you posted by the end of this podcast how that wraps up. But and then final segment, we're going to be talking about fantasy stock market, breaking down our fantasy bulls who have a high trade value and fantasy bears who have seen their trade value plummet. All right, and then we're going to transition into MVPs and RIPs.
No,
But,
actually, we're not.
we're not going to do that. Actually, never mind.
Yep. That was a producer error.
Producer error. We're firing
Whoever our
Job,
producer
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Job.
Oh my gosh.
job,
the
Uke
producer
Lager.
is-
Yeah.
Tough to
Gosh,
find.
I hate that guy, Uke.
Yeah, he sucks.
Uke.
Tough to find good help these days. But all right, let's get into league news.
Oh my gosh. The Jets just had a punt return touchdown for a win.
Well, one of the games was just
Oh
concluded,
my gosh.
and Jack won.
Wait,
Oh, is it called back on holding?
no, but in my college league, a guy had the Jets D, and he was down. He still lost by 2 points, but the Jets had a 15. Oh, that blows.
Is that game over now?
Yeah,
For sure. It
yeah,
doesn't
that's
look
what
like it's
ESPN
over.
said.
If it
You're probably a little behind.
This is on. I'm just looking at. It says 9 minutes and 21 seconds left in OT, and my thing hasn't updated. James Cook just had a run for 3 yards. It says it's Bills ball.
On
4th and 12.
ESPN, Jets defense special team, Buffalo 22, 16, and 5th.
All right. Yep.
And
well,
5th. Oh, yeah, overtime.
yeah,
yeah.
the
All
fifth
right.
quarter.
Wow. My heart is full. Let's get into league news, though. First and foremost, the Andover Avalanche have traded their wide receiver Romeo Dobbs to the Old York Yorkies for running back Jamal Williams. Who do you guys think won and lost that trade? I think we shouldn't. Well, we'll start with you. How do you feel about it?
I feel like we both got a pretty good trade. I think if you were to look at those players just one to one, Romeo Dobbs is the better value to have especially for a league that's a pseudo dynasty league like
Right.
ours, where I can keep him longer. But the Avalanche do have Alvin Kamara, and he just needed an RB3 who was able to kind of fill in and give him some depth until Kamara gets back from his suspension.
Right.
And Dobbs was probably his 4th or 5th receiver, so it was a good value for him, even though the player was better that I got.
See, that's where I think you won the trade pretty clearly, because Jamal Williams wasn't good in week one.
It was a tough matchup.
It
Everybody
was.
was saying it's going to be a really tough matchup.
You trade for 2 weeks of Jamal Williams, and then Kamara comes back, and you give up a better player.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah, I'm going to lean on the side of you winning that trade as well, and partially because I will be the first to say that I was wrong about Jordan Love. He looked fantastic.
I
in
think
his
the
first
Bears
outing.
might just be that bad, though.
You think?
Yeah.
Still throwing for 3 touchdowns. Does Zach Wilson score 3 touchdowns against the Bears? I don't see it happening. So I don't know.
I might make that bet.
Really?
Yeah.
Zach Wilson
3
3
total
touchdowns?
Yeah.
3 passing touchdowns
Oh,
against
no.
the Bears?
No.
3
Let's not
total,
get
though.
crazy.
Yeah,
Right?
Zach Wilson's more likely to run one in than Love, probably.
Probably. Yeah, probably. He did have a couple of attempts. I think I have that in the notes, but we'll talk about that later.
But I would rather have Love on my bench than Zach Wilson.
Yes.
Yeah, so would I.
what would you guys, or I guess Jack and I, what would you grade the trade?
I'm gonna give it a B plus for Luke and like a C plus B minus for the Avalanche.
I'd go A- Luke, C+ Kopka.
Yeah, because I really don't think it was a bad trade for Kopka. Like we've talked about, he does need a running back.
I think if you
until
made the
Kamara
trade
comes back.
before week 1.
He did.
Oh, was it?